Hey, how's it going, Transformer fans? I am Pixar Prime 10, and I am giving you a video review today. This time of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Ripclaw, the Fembot Predacon. So we can see we have the second figure from the Wave 2 of Beast Hunters Deluxe figures. You can see we got her in her dragon mode in there. She's got a sniping siphon claw. Her right there, her tech spec. Strength of an 8, intelligence of a 4, speed of a 6, endurance of a 9, rank of an 8, courage of a 9, fire blast 9, skill of a 6. Picture right there. Picture here. Robot mode, dragon mode, I think it is. Yep, dragon mode. And she has an unquestionably loyal to the Predacon cause. Ripclaw crushes her enemies and leaves their circuits burning with her mech venom. Autobots from Season 1 and 2 of Transformers Prime. I think that's how they're going to look in Season 3, because we saw the trailer. Look for your favorite robots on Transformers Prime on the hub. Really large bubble, it seems, with these Beast figures in the Deluxe lines. So, there she is in her packaging. Let me open her up and show you her out of her packaging. Now, before I can show you guys the actual Ripclaw toy, of course, we gotta look at some instructions. We got Tales of the Beast Hunters, Chapter 8, continued from Chapter 7, Deluxe Starscream. Got Ripclaw right there. Siphon Claw strikes faster than a cobra. Claw crushes enemies, injects mech venom, and then hurls them away. Really kind of dangerous, that thing there is. And then, you can see it can also, and mech venom injection causes totally cybernetic shutdown, and we got her story. Even before she fully shakes off the disorientation of emerging from the hyper-revolution chamber, Ripclaw can hear the smooth, strange voice of Shockwave. Predaking is alive, he says, but in danger. Enemies known as Autobots have stolen weapons powerful enough to harm even the king of the Predacons. Ripclaw needs to hear nothing else. She blasts out of the lab and into the sky, turning her ultra-sensitive snout into the wind, sniffing for any hint of the stolen weapons. Instead, she finds Laserback, smiling his cunning grin. "Whatever the Decepticons told you is a lie, my dear," he tells her. "Predaking is long gone, but that's no reason we shouldn't destroy the Autobots and the Decepticons along with them." And that can be continued in Chapter 9, The Deluxe Bulkhead. Alright, so here we have Ripclaw out of her packaging, and still in her beast mode, and with a very high and large tail. And this is her in her dragon mode. Now, when I got the Laserback figure, I was not a big fan of the figure, really. I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't a huge fan of it, because the dragon mode, well, for starters, the dragon mode didn't really look like a dragon. It looked more like an angry bird to me. Not an angry bird from the game, but like a bird that's angry. But this totally looks like a dragon to me. I absolutely love the way this looks. One thing that I noticed immediately when I opened this was the head is such a soft rubber, like very, very soft. Like Predaking's head was soft, but this is ridiculous. It's like I could squish this all day long. Ooh. But I'm afraid, as you can see, it's held in with a pin. I'm afraid that opening and closing this too many times, that's gonna rip and tear it. Now you can see it goes up and down, so it opens, and you can close it all the way, but it won't sit. If you could have it sit, that would look really nice. Get my light situated. So, yeah. Next, I want to talk about the tail. Well, as you can see, there's that nice swirly paint that's now back with the Deluxe figures. Well, first of all, we have it there. We have it, on the wings. We have it some places on the arms. But, just angle up. Here you can see we have the tail. Now, as you can see, it's very kind of in place, and you can move it up and down. But what you can do is, these arms are kind of hard to stay in place. Hold that down. What you can do is you can take this, oh god, and unpeg or take that little golden part off. And then all of these parts extend for a very floppy, and you saw that close because it opens, and when you press that, it's a spring gimmick. And you can see that's very floppy. And then what you have to do is you just take these all up. And one thing I don't like is you have to pull really hard and then let go, and it springs back into place. I'm afraid I'm kind of rip that rubber. But that is very cool. I very much like that. It very much makes me think that that's like a whip weapon. I mean, it doesn't come off, or well, part of it does. I'll show you that when we transform Ripclaw. But that is a very, very cool gimmick, I think. As you can see, the head opens and closes for articulation there. Also swivels at the head on a ball joint, actually. Shoulders here, ball joints. Go up and down at the elbow. They swivel there. And these hands go up and down, or feet, actually. Back hips, ball joints, very loose. Knees, other joint, ankle. But, and you can have her like in a high and mighty pose like that. But I think that's just awesome. This figure is awesome. So what you can do is you can detach this tail tip, and this becomes your hand weapon. And if you want a normal, I guess maybe normal looking tail, you can do that. So that's that. Now we are going to transform Ripclaw. What you want to do first is kind of just bring the wings up just a little bit to keep him out of the way. Take the legs, bring them down, and we're back to the very classic Beast transformation on the Deluxe figures of Beast Transformers of just extending the legs. Pull them down, take this section, and this actually kind of slots into that orange bit. Same on the other side. And there you have her legs done. She can walk around like this. Oop, hi, I'm Ripclaw. I'm Ripclaw. Hi. What you want to do next is come down here. Kind of straighten that out. Take this. And then these can kind of fold off to the back. Take this section. That just comes down. Kind of take these arms and rotate these down just to get those out of the way. Come to the head or neck, pull these apart. You can see her robot head. Take these, kind of rotate these down because they make some really big shoulder pads. Come to the back here, spread the wings, take the head, and just fold that up against her back like that. Very, very simple transformation. Come to these hands. You want to take them, you want to fold this all the way up, hold that and rotate that down, and then kind of rotate that. Same on this side. And then they actually kind of fit into a groove section, so that's kind of cool. Rotate the wings however you want. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have the Beast Hunters Deluxe class Ripclaw in her robot mode. Now, this very much looks like a bat to me. I'm just going to go right out and say it. It's got bat wings and a bat face. Don't tell me that doesn't look like a bat. And it's actually got, I don't know how I'm going to show this, but in her mouth, if you can see that, she's got like a vortex type thing in her mouth. That's very hard for me to show off. I mean, you can see we got some swirly bit of paint here. Nice Predacon logo. Her head is very sunken. I do not like that. And now with her tail, it kind of acts as a support for her. Now you can still make it loose, but if you did that, it kind of makes it hard for her to stand. So I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. So here's her claw weapon. You can have her hold it, like I mentioned. Opens up. Press it. Very strong spring. Hit the camera. And unlike most of the Beast Hunters figures, she has a pretty decent sized weapon. And you can just barely turn the head. And when you do, it's a very... you can just barely turn the head. And the amount that you can, it's very little. So, articulation head is on a ball joint, I think. I'm really high up. But, it's very limited by all this stuff around her neck area. Calm down, camera. Because of her shoulder pads, her shoulders are a little limited, but they are still on ball joints. They go up and down at the elbow. And they also swivel at the elbow. Nothing really in the hands. That kind of sucks. She kind of rotates at the waist, I think. Ball joints at the hips, both joints, and then they do swivel. And then bendy joints at the knee, and then ball joints at the feet. So a very cool looking figure. I really, really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks really fantastic. I didn't like Laserback all that much. I don't know why. It didn't appeal to me like a lot. The Wave 1 of Beast Hunters figures, I don't think was the very good, I guess. It was good, but it was all reuses of RID molds with the exception of Laserback. These are all new. I mean, I haven't opened up Bulkhead and Smokescreen yet, but Starscream's I really, really do like Ripclaw here, and I'm just playing with her little tail thing. So it can peg into either hand, this thing, or if you want to, it can go on actual either side of the tail, so you can do whatever you want with that. You can have her wings positioned however you want. You have them all the way back. Her head is kind of weird, I think, for a girl. I think it should look maybe a little bit different. It's very shiny. Very, very shiny. But, I think it should just look a little bit different. I don't know why. I think it should just look better. It looks very strange to me. But, have her walking along. But, let's transform her back. So what you want to do is take her face shields and create a neck. Well, before you do that, bring up the dragon head. And then there's actually two little pegs that you'll see that peg into the side of that dragon head. So then you have her dragon head, and she's just a floppy mess right now. Then what you want to do is kind of bring that, and I usually start by getting things out of the way. Take her arms, kind of bend them up, take that torso section and open that up. Take these panels, rotate those down inside. Take that, rotate it up, take those down, rotate those down. And there you have her dragon front legs. And then you can take these, and then they kind of go up and in. Same thing on the other side. Go up and in. And, wow, that's it. We're done with the transformation. And all you have to do is just get her straightened out. And just kind of straighten out the feet to look forward so they look normal in the back. Straighten out the front legs. And, well, we gotta attach her claw tail thing where I think it should go like this. And you can't even see what I'm talking about. But here we have Ripclaw back in her dragon mode. So, really, really easy transformation on this gal. I think this figure is very, very nice. I think the dragon mode looks fantastic. I think the robot mode is kind of eh. It could use some work and a little bit of improvements. But, I think this figure is fantastic. I'm probably going to keep her displayed in her dragon mode. I think that's the best looking mode. But, fantastic. Pick her up. I definitely recommend picking her up. I think her and Smokescreen are the most essential characters in the line, just because they're the only characters who we've never gotten a toy form of, and plus they're the only ones who are, like, not well, she's obviously a beast, so she's gonna be beastified, but you guys get the point. So, thank you for watching my review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Ripclaw. Have a good day.